Hi guys, I am Woolandthegang and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be teaching you how to do a scrunchie. Now I love knitting up scrunchies. It's very simple, it's beginner friendly for sure. Anybody can knit this up. If you want a scrunchie for yourself and you don't want to buy one, I definitely would understand. But I will be selling these, multiple of them. Inshallah, people will like them. I'm going to start off slow. I'm knitting up a few colors, one of each. And if people like them and they want more, I'm going to knit up more for them. Now, we are going to be using this beautiful pink yarn. I love this yarn. It's called Alopecia Merino yarn. It is from woolandthegang. The price on this yarn is $18, but I always catch the sale. woolandthegang always have discounts and sales going on. So I know they're very expensive, but the yarn is very, very beautiful. And there's other many. I love Knit Picks. I love We Are Knitters. They're expensive, but Knit Picks you have a better chance of like not spending so much money on yarn. Hobby yarn too, something like that. But yeah, y'all. So this is the whole purpose of the scrunchie. The whole purpose of the scrunchie. This is going to go inside of the scrunchie once we are done knitting in the round. So let's begin. So for today's video, we have our scissors, our knitting needles, 6mm needles will be being used, our beautiful Alopecia Merino yarn from woolandthegang, and we have our, I don't know what they call this, I'm just going to call this stretchy. I got this from Amazon. If you would like one, I will definitely send you the link. You can just, you know what, I'm going to just send you the link, okay? So, now we can put these on the side because we're not going to need them right now. We're just going to need these two. So, here we have my 6mm needle. You just need a short circular part because you don't need it to be that long, to be honest. So, we are going to cast on 70. I like to do 70 because that's like the perfect size in my opinion. You can do 80 too. It's just gonna make it nice and big. If you like big scrunchies or like medium sized ones, the small ones. So I recommend, like, if you want a small one, I would say do like 55. If you want like a medium sized one, do 70. If you want like a really big one, like wise, do like 90 or something like that. But I think that's a bit much, but yeah, y'all. So I just try to guess where I should take it off at because a lot of times I do not know, honey. So we're just gonna guess here, I guess. So I put it through the loop and I just count to 70. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay guys, I now have 71 stitches going around on my circular needle, but I need 70. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the yarn together. Now since I can't really get it up here correctly the way I want to, you see how it's like spreading like that? I just take it here. I have to be very, very careful. And you want to make sure that this, they see like the beginning part is facing the same way on both sides. Because if you don't, your yarn is going to get twisted and then you're going to have to start all over. So I just pull upward just like so I can like attach it since I don't have like too much yarn on my knitting needle. So yeah, just make sure your yarn is not twisted and you are good to go. Sometimes I even have to do this just so I can have even more space to connect the two. I know it looks crazy, but no worries. It's going to look beautiful in the end. So what I do now is I have my stitch needle. And the reason why I have my stitch needle is because I'm going to place it at the beginning of the round so I don't forget where's my first stitch began. So I take my right needle and insert it purlwise and then take it off the left needle, and then I take the stitch behind this one here in the front. I take the second one. Ooh, I don't know if y'all can see that. Hold on. I take the second one and I do my best to take it off, and I make sure the first one stays on the knitting needle, and that makes it 70 because I took off one stitch so it can be connected to each other. So now it looks like this, all wonky looking. So now we're just gonna knit in the round until we get the inches that we want it to be. Now I like to do my scrunchies 4 to 4.5 inches long, so that's what we're gonna be doing. Alright guys, so once you're done in the round, I forgot to put the clip in that part of the video, but once you connect the yarn together, like you loop over your second yarn that I had showed in our last clip, you put your clip right before you start knitting up in the round again. Okay, so I'm just going to be knitting until I get to 4 inches. I guess I can tell y'all the reason why I love these like knitted scrunchies so much. So I learned how to do a scrunchie from this girl named Well Love Knits. I first found her on here on YouTube. Instagram or YouTube, one of them I found her first, and I noticed that she had like these 3 different size scrunchies, and I'm like, those are so cute. I want to learn how to do it. But I think I saw people making scrunchies way before that, but I didn't really pay no mind because, I don't know, it was just like not really something I was thinking about too much. But I fell in love with making scrunchies, and it's like my go-to, like when I want to knit up something quick. I have, let's take a pause, these 4 beautiful scrunchies, and they are just wonderful. Now my favorite one, I don't know if I have a favorite one, but the one you never have to worry about like getting everywhere, it's probably all of them, to be honest, because all of these yarns don't really get everywhere on your clothes and stuff, but this one 100% will never get on your clothes. You never have to worry about it shedding or anything because this is cotton yarn. Now I didn't like make it into a scrunchie yet, but I'm gonna make a reel and you're gonna have to wait for that. Okay, alright guys, so I have officially finished it until I got to 4 inches. So now what we're gonna do is, you see where this clip is at, we're going to take this. Sorry, I don't know if y'all saw me doing that. Hold on, let me come over here. Okay. So we're gonna take this, wrap it around here, and then we're gonna start connecting it. I am officially done casting off the stitches for the roundabout. Now, what I like to do is I like to leave at least 5 stitches on the hook without casting on in like to each other, so I can have a hole here so I can put this inside of the scrunchie. So what I do is the extra 5 stitches that I have here, I just cast off regular, like so. And there you have it. And then I get my scissors, and then I just cut off however long I want it to be, and I just pull this part out. And now the fun part. So the stretchy part is going to go into this hole, and that's what's going to help it create a scrunchie. Y'all see just like nothing now. So yeah, let's start that up. So I don't really have like a direct amount that I like to take off. I just take off what I feel. Honestly, I like to have it long, so I don't have to worry about it like when it gets all the way around in the loop. I don't have to worry about it being too short. So I just go with like what I feel is right. So I'm just gonna cut it here, and then I like to take my big safety pins because these help a lot. It's nice and long. I think these from Amazon, and I love these. Okay, so what I do is I take this and then I place it on here at the very beginning, and then all I do is place it in here until I get to the other side. So it's like I have to start here, and I have to keep filling it until it gets to the other side. Now you have to make sure that the safety clip doesn't come out of the holes. That's the only thing you really have to worry about. And once you get all the way around, I mean, you got to work your way. You see it like scrunching up, right? Oh, look at that. Y'all seeing the cuteness come together. Now, once you get like close and closer to the other side, it's kind of hard to like, but I do my best working it and stuff. Okay. And now I just have to make sure. Ah, hello. So what I like to do is pull it together tight like that, so it can actually look like a scrunchie. Oh, isn't this the cutest thing ever? Oh my gosh. Now this yarn here, y'all see how it was like, if I was to make it shorter, it would have went through this whole thing. I would have had to start all over. But I love how cute that is. Look at that. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to play around with this, see how much of a stretch I want it to be, because of course you want to make sure it like can wrap around the person's head at least 2 times. So I always like to go like this, but since this is so thick, even that is pretty. Like even that right there, this is double. Even that right there is very, very pretty. But sometimes people even like it 1 time. Now, if you have a lot of hair, you might be able to do this 1 time. Because I cannot wrap it around twice for my hair, because my hair is very, very thick. But I think I'll probably leave it right here, to be honest. So I just tie it. I pull it a little bit more, just so it can be more secure. And then I like to tie it. I could have took this off. We could take this off. Wait. We could take this off now. And you just want to keep like playing around with it, making sure you like how it feels. If it's like too loose, you pull it back in. But yeah, I think I like it like this. So I like to triple tie it. Just to make sure it doesn't come out at all. Because once this come out, you gotta take everything loose. Yep, right there is perfect. And then also from the bottom here, I like to pull. Wait. Make sure it's okay. Oh yeah, that is so cute. So I think that's pretty good in my opinion. Then I double tie it one more time. And then I just cut all this extraness off, and then everything else is going to be tucked in. Now I don't like to cut it too short, because if it ever comes out, which it wouldn't, because I tie it really tight to where it would never come out, inshallah. And then it just gets tucked in like so. You don't even see it through your scrunchie or anything. You could take this off. This was the beginning of the round. You could take that off, and voila, there you have it. The scrunchie. Wrap it around twice if you like to. And I also have my my company's name, well, my business name, I don't really have a company yet. But you can also add your logo, which is really cool. This is mine. I want to get new ones because this one is way too big. So my plan was to before I close this up, I was gonna put it like right here. So it's like, let me try to like make it look like something for y'all. I was gonna put it like here, so when it's all tied up and stuff, you'll see my logo name. But yeah, that's just an example. See, this is way too big. I would need something way smaller, but yeah. So yeah, there you have it. There is the scrunchie. So what I do is I take my, where is it? I take my hook here, and then I just, what's the word I'm looking for? I just loop it through to where you don't see this hole anymore. So I go side by side. Like this. And then the other side. I think that's pretty good. And then I just take this and then I tuck it into the hole too. Once I feel like it's enough. And then whoop. And you pull that in. I could cut this actually and make it shorter. And there you have it. You could play around with it. Get it to how you want it to look, and boom. Knitted scrunchie. Alright guys, so this is the finished product. So you can see in full detail. Now this is what I was saying. I don't know if I want to block it or leave it like this, because if I block it, it's not going to be like all this curly and chunky look. It is, but not really. So this is it. This is the product, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and let me know what you think. Do you want to make one? Do you want me to make one for you and send it to you? Because I will happily, you know what I'm saying? Just ask me my price and I will happily tell you. But write me on Instagram. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My Instagram link will be down below as well, and I will see y'all in my next one.